Hi guys, this is Joni. I'm on my way to work, not in my car. You have to see what I have rigged up here to vlog with. It's a little ledge like that's right in front of my steering wheel, and I propped it up a little higher with my wallet, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm on my way to work, and oh, what a night I had last night. I went to Michael's because when I got to my son's appointment, I had no phone. So I was like, well, now what am I going to do for the next hour? You know, so Michael's is like a mile away from where my son's doctor is. So I went to Michael's. I pulled up into the parking lot, and what a nice man. He said to me, "Do you know you're driving on a flat?" And I looked around like, "Who, me?" And he goes, "Yeah, like completely flat." I had no idea. These cars now, they ride so smoothly. I had no idea. And like, I'm not a person who blasts the radio or like where I wouldn't hear it. So I hope I wasn't driving too far on it. I'm thinking, well, I definitely picked up a nail because we saw the nail in the tire, but I must have picked up a nail in the parking lot. So I'm in Michael's now, and I'm just thinking, oh man, you know, I'm not thinking like a normal person. Like, oh, I have a flat in my tire. I'm gonna have to bother my poor husband, who's, you know, hard at work, doing some painting. I'm thinking, oh man, this just ruined my Michael's shopping trip. So now this is where it gets, I'm walking around the store and I'm like, well, I just got a flat tire. I don't have my cell phone on me. This is great. So I'm gonna have to ask the store if I could use their phone. And I don't know how that's gonna go. So I go back to the frame, you know, where the framing goes on. I went back there and I asked them, I'm just looking at this. I look like I'm like 2 feet tall and that my head doesn't go above the steering wheel, but it's just the angle. But anyway, so yeah, so I go back to the framing section, and there was a Michael's employee there helping someone who was, you know, trying to pick out a frame, and so they're talking, and then eventually you could see it was going to take a while. So the Michael's employee says, you know, can I help you with something? And I said, this is just really quick. I have a flat tire out in front of your store, and I left my cell phone home, and so I just needed to use your phone so I can call my husband. Now, she just stands there saying nothing, like almost as if she was thinking, am I allowed to let this woman use the phone? I don't know. So the customer says, here, oh my God, here, use my cell phone. You know, so she hands me her cell phone, and I go to dial the number, and guess what, guys? I can't remember the number. The phone, my husband's phone that I'm calling is his work phone, and he doesn't keep 2 separate phone numbers. Like, he doesn't have 2 phones. He has 1 phone. He uses his, you know, work phone all the time. And it's like a Manhattan area code. So I'm like, I remember the first 3 numbers. I remember the second 3 numbers. And I can't remember anything else. I'm like, oh, damn. I looked at the woman. I started laughing. I handed her back her phone. And I said, you're not going to believe this, but I can't remember my husband's cell phone number. And she goes, Oh, I totally relate, because, with all this, the smartphones and the auto dialing and the contact list, and I couldn't remember anybody's cell phone number. My son, he has a cell phone number that has a North Carolina area code. So all I could remember was the area code. I could remember my son in Florida's first 6 digits. The only person's cell phone number I could remember from start to finish is my ex-husband. Yes, I said ex. So I was so desperate, I just dialed it. And I thought, well, I can ask him to call my son, who's going to be waiting outside for me, or my husband. Or my husband, and but he doesn't pick up. So there went that smart idea. So now I'm actually like an idiot. I'm there thinking, how am I going to get my husband's phone number? So I went through my wallet thinking, oh, what's the chances I can find his business card in my wallet? And I did. So I called him and he came. And it was not just that my tire was flat, but my battery died in the meanwhile also. So that was a treat. So my son was waiting outside the doctor's office for 45 minutes for me to arrive. And yeah, that was my night last night. And if I had stayed where I was, and had my phone, I'm wondering if any of that would have happened, because I don't know where I picked up the nail. But what did I get? It wasn't even worth it, the trip. It really wasn't. I got 2 things. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I got this little guy. I'm collecting these, he's a little turtle. I'm collecting those charms for my planners, or even you could put this on a bracelet. You could link it onto a bracelet because it has the lobster claw. So I got that, and I got a book, and that's it. I spent like $6 in there. I brought the book back with me today. I'm not in my car. My car is in the shop getting its maintenance and repairs. Sorry, guys. So I got this book. And here, I'll lower the... Sorry guys, I don't have a tripod here. Here, I can hold it this way and you'll see. Yeah, I got this book. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a flip through, but I'll try. Oh, there we go. Can you see it? Oh yeah, you can. Can't tell if you could. Oh, there. Okay. Lots of really pretty florals in here. Even the cut aparts are nice. It's a foil. Let me get the last few pages. There you go. So that's it. That was my night, all for a paper book. Anyway, I am one committed little Michael's shopper. Wouldn't you say? Okay guys, so I'm off to work now. Have a nice day. Thanks. Bye.